and Pat Benatar, home run. All right, Pat Benatar. Wow, how cool is that? Look at that. Here you go. There's Pat Benatar. Absolutely love this. Before I get ahead of myself, my name is Reed, and I've been collecting rare music cards for over 30 years. I search the globe for hard to find music cards, both vintage and not so vintage, to add to my always growing collection. I don't consider myself an expert at any of this. I'm just a guy with a camera enjoying this crazy hobby. Feel free to come along every Sunday where I'll post a new video showing my inside look at how I go about growing my collection. Welcome to collecting music cards. All right, so this next package is from Hungary, and let's take a look at this one. And you'll have to pardon my voice. I was at the Detroit Card Show yesterday, was set up there with music cards, and it was a great show, ton of people, but it was so loud in there that I had to, it was tough to talk and for people to hear me. So I had to keep projecting my voice, and I'm telling you what, it completely took my voice away. So this has already been torn open, as I can see, and inspected by either customs or security check and all that. This came from Hungary. So what we've got here is, well, I can't explain what we have here because I don't know what we have. I didn't know when I bought them. They were looking pretty cool. I didn't know what they were when I bought them, and I asked questions, and I wasn't getting any kind of information whatsoever. They're from Hungary, and they are, I believe, they're music stickers. It was so long ago that I bought these. It was over 3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, and there's, I believe, a dozen of these here, these packs. And we'll open a few of them right now just so that we can see what we've got. It's weird, they're numbered 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 1. So there's no 5, 4, or 2. So there's 12 of them of 15. I believe there's music cards in these. I remember seeing something to that regard back when I bought them. So my friend in Romania bought these for me from Hungary. I found them in Hungary. Had them shipped to him in Romania, and the plan was to have him ship them to me in the United States. And then he's held on to them for me. He tried to ship them to me twice, and the post office in Romania would not send anything to the United States for him. He had a really hard time with that. And that was right when the tariffs started hitting, and there was a lot of confusion. So finally what I did was I had him send it to Germany for me. And then I had my connections in Germany forward it to me here. So these have some miles on them. I really have no clue what's inside of these, and we're going to take a look at them right now. I'm going to start with, first of all, let me see if I can figure out. You're learning the same time I am on these. And once again, I'm sorry for my voice. I completely lost it yesterday. Okay, it's in Hungarian. And do they all look the same? No, they don't. I don't even know what to think of them. I don't know which ones to open, so I'm just going to start at pack 15, and I'm going to go ahead and open a couple of these so you can see what's inside here. Here's what it looks like here, and then if you take this and screenshot that, and then if you have I know for my iPhone will do it. Once this picture is screenshot and in your images, you can actually translate the back of that, and you can see what it says. I can't tell you what it says right now, so let me see if I can. I'm gonna maybe use these. I don't know where where these cards start and end. I'm looking in the light right now. I'm just going to cut this off here. I hope I'm not cutting off any of the card. Okay, let me get rid of all this stuff. And here we go. It feels like there's more than one of whatever it is in there. Oh, there's a few of something. And I don't know exactly what year they are either. If I can find out between now and the time I edit this video, I will make sure to include that on the screen. There we go. Okay, so that's the wrapper right there. And what do we have here? This is weird. Okay, this is 2 cards here. This one is, first one is called Omega, and this other one's Michael Jackson, of course. So I don't know what year it is, but is there a perforation to tear these apart? I don't know. There may or may not be. I don't know for sure. But there's you can see Michael Jackson there. Let's see what else we've got here. No, a couple of these are folded over. There's all kinds of them here. Holy smoke. Look at all this. Wow, these are pretty cool. Ultravox, Nina. Judas Priest, that's a good one there. Phonograd, Hobo Blues Band, and Falco. Let me show you this. Whoop. I'm going to be careful here. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take a cutter and cut along that. But there's the Judas Priest right there. And you can see these. These are really, really kind of cool. There we go. I don't know if that's focusing or not. I think it is. There we go. So yeah, that's out of pack 15. So let me, I can't remember how it was folded like that. Okay. Let me go into pack 14. See if we can find anything interesting here. I just wish I knew what year these were. I know it's frustrating when I go slow like this when I open packs. It's not for dramatic effect. It's because I'm just trying not to ruin something. I would hate to get something really cool, and all of a sudden I was too careless and maybe cut the end of it off. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Rick Astley and someone I don't know who it is. Cones Zuzu or something like that. And let's see what we have here. Oh, that one's a little stuck together. That went okay. Whoa, the Who, Thin Lizzy, Stevie Wonder. Very cool. There's the Who. Some Thin Lizzy. Little Stevie. Yeah, that's not bad. Look at that. So these are just stickers. And more than likely, these will never be able to be graded. I'm sure I've never seen them before, so I don't know. I don't even know what to claim they are at this point, so I wouldn't know what they would be able to put on the slab anyway if they graded them. They usually have to have at least a year. Here we go. Okay, Step and Billy Idol. Okay, let's see, Billy Idol. Billy Idol. Let's see what we have here. Come on. There we go. We've got ABBA. And talking Olivia Newton-John, very nice. And Phil Collins. Wow. Let's take a look at the Olivia Newton-John first, right there. You can see that. You got Phil Collins on the end there. You got ABBA right here. And let's see. There we go. These are very cool. I really like these. So what I'll do is I'll slice them, and then I'll put them in a penny sleeve, and then I'll put them in like a semi-rigid holder until I can figure out what I'm going to do with them one day. I got to open another one. I can't stop there. Glad I got that in Olivia Newton-John. I've got a pretty good collection of her going. Got some pretty good stuff from the 70s, and I don't think these are going to be old like that. I don't think. There we go. And Freddie in Depeche Mode. Wow. These two bigger stickers are really cool, and that is a great, great, great Freddie sticker. I think these are a home run, these packs. These are a lot of fun. They didn't cost me a lot of money at all. I think I probably, well, with shipping, I might have $150, $200 into all this or something like that. But that is a small price to pay for something interesting like this that I've never been able to see before. The Wings, Kim Carnes, Bob Dylan, Deep Purple. Wow. Look at this. Got Bob Dylan right there. And Deep Purple is right there. And who did we have? We had the Wings. And Kim Carnes. I'm really thinking these are great. Okay, I'm gonna open one more right now, and then what we'll do with the rest of them is we'll save the rest of them for a separate opening, so this video doesn't get that long in the first place. I know a lot of my videos get really long, so try to avoid that if I can. Okay, let's get some last pack mojo. And Paul McCartney. Very cool. Paul McCartney. And the Rolling Stones, Roger Daltrey, and Pat Benatar. Home run. All right. Pat Benatar. Wow, how cool is that? Look at that. Here you go. There's Pat Benatar. Absolutely love this. And let's see, who else do we have here? Roger Daltrey is right there. And the Rolling Stones right below him. So there we go. I'm always interested in looking at something like this. Like I love my Pat Benatar collection and my Olivia Newton-John collection, Freddie Mercury, but other people love different stuff. Out of what you saw here so far in this video, put in the comments which your favorite sticker was. We had all these big stickers that had Michael Jackson in there. Let's see, had Michael Jackson in there. Other big stickers were, let's see, Rick Astley, Billy Idol, and Paul McCartney, Depeche Mode, and Freddie Mercury. Those are some great for the big stickers, and for the standard smaller stickers, we had Stevie, Thin Lizzy, Who. Let's see, ABBA, Talking Heads, Olivia Newton-John, Phil Collins, er, and Judas Priest, Kim Carnes, The Wings, Bob Dylan, Deep Purple, and of course Rolling Stones, Roger Daltrey, and my favorite, Pat Benatar. Let me know in the comments which one would be your favorite. Which one you'd be if you were opening these. Which one you'd be most excited to get? Okay, so that's what we have for now. I hope you enjoyed that, and we will see you next time.